You can start it out.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Midwest Buzz. I'm Olivia, joined by
JC, and we are so excited you guys are listening today, or watching if you're on YouTube.
Hey, we match.
Yeah, we're coordinated well. I actually have that exact sweatshirt.
Yeah, from the Target men's section.
Target men's section, where the best sweatshirts are home of. Wait, I think I said
home
that
of
wrong.
the best sweatshirts.
Home of the best oversized sweatshirts.
Yes.
These are the best colors, and they're so comfy.
And they're not very expensive. I think we got these on sale. Or I got this one on sale.
Mm-hmm. Perks.
Anyways.
Once again, Olivia's still pregnant while we're recording this.
Yes, at the time of recording this, still pregnant. Hopefully by the time it comes out, not pregnant.
We went on a 1.5 mile walk yesterday.
Yeah.
And B-roll went off, and my caption was, trying to walk this baby out.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
They say that it can take a little bit. Last night, Adam and I were looking up pressure points to try to... apparently the one for labor is in between your pointer and your thumb, like deep in here. And he was massaging it, and it like hurt. Like my hand was sore. But I did it to him too, and he said his was the same. So it must just be like a sore spot.
A like tender spot?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I'm ready to be... I'm done being pregnant at this point because I have a ridiculous rash. If you've heard of Pup's pregnancy rash, I have that. It's very common.
It sounds cute, at least.
It sounds cute. Do you want to see my stomach? It's hideous. I told Adam last night, I was like, oh, it's so... Like, to me, I don't like medical, that kind of stuff. Like, anything gross. Anyways. And it's just like, it looks like pimples all over my stomach to me. They don't have white. It's like red. And it's so itchy. This morning when I woke up, I was like dancing around trying not to itch it. I was like, oh my gosh. So
when something itches, that's so hard to restrain yourself.
So I took a cool shower and used the soap that they say to use or whatever, and that's helped. And like wearing loose clothes. But
that's hard to do when you're 9 months pregnant.
Yeah. Everything touches the belly. But no, it's fine. I've loved being pregnant, like feeling him and everything.
I also would speculate, just with the weather shifting now, it's gotta feel like spring, like you're ready to have a baby, like
go on walks.
I know, because it has been, like even this morning I looked out and there was like little birds flying around. I'm like, well, this is like a month late, but at least it's finally here.
Yeah, it feels really nice that it's here.
Yeah, all the snow is finally melting. I leave for Italy tomorrow.
What time is your flight?
Sioux Falls, 6:45 boarding. I think I'm going to leave Aberdeen at like 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
No, I need to leave at 2 a.m. Because it's a 3-hour drive down there, so that puts me down there at 5. So, well, I could probably leave at 2:30.
You and Ashlyn driving together, yeah. Is it good that you guys that you pull an all-nighter basically, because then you sleep on the plane and then when do you get there?
I think so,
or is it no?
Because we get there Thursday morning at 8 a.m.
Oh yeah, so
I'm thinking if I'm a little extra tired for the flight, it would be good, because then I'll just go to sleep the whole time.
Can she sleep on planes like you can?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna work well for you.
I know. I picked up some. I looked up like what are the best like drugs to take to sleep on a plane, and the first one is Ambien, but you have to have a prescription for that. So should have been trying to find that before the day that I needed to leave. But they said Tylenol PM works pretty good too.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I sleep pretty good already. I think I just need something to like knock me out.
You're in deep sleep.
Yeah. So should be good. We'll see.
Yeah. By the time you guys are listening to this, they should be almost back from Italy.
Yeah.
So.
Which is
and then we'll get to hear all about that.
Yay. But today we are going to talk about hosting showers, baby showers, bridal showers, all the fun things. Oh yeah, bachelorette parties. I forgot we were throwing that in too. It's basically a party episode.
Yeah. How to party.
Yes.
How to throw a party. I don't know what
Did that sound Italian of me? Party.
Party. The hands.
Party. No, so I think Olivia and I have both hosted / been at our fair share of bachelorette, birthday,
I feel like
bridal shower, baby shower. We just had Olivia's baby shower a week ago. So yeah, just kind of like go over some things that we think are good, think that could die.
give you guys some of our tips and tricks or things we've seen done that we like and things that we think are overdone.
Yeah,
maybe.
I like it. Should we start with baby showers since that's fresh on our mind?
Yeah, and I will just say, Meg and JC did such a good job, and my mother-in-law made all the food. It was so good.
It was a lot of food.
I basically, JC had asked me questions like, well, what do you want, blah, blah, all this kind of stuff, and I was like, I just like neutral, and they just ran with that, and they did such a good job. It was very pretty. If you want to see pictures, you can check it out on my Instagram, or you can check out my YouTube video, or vlogs. I have a little vlog of it.
I think, and that was like one of the points that I was going to bring up, was like, whoever the honoree is, so if it's, you know, for a bridal shower, baby, whatever it is, like, make sure you get some, like, good information from them of what they want, because ultimately it's their shower,
right?
And they're the ones that you want to feel loved and enjoy the day as much as possible. But then, that being said, like, I always think it's fun to, like, have surprises. Like, don't let them know everything.
Yeah.
I'll throw Lauren under the bus. Lauren's not good at letting other people plan things. And so, like, for her, like, bridal shower and for her bachelorette party, I was, like, in on planning both of those. And she, like, knew everything because she's such a little planner and couldn't
leave it.
We didn't have a whole lot of surprises for her because she was like, well, how are we going to do this? What are you going to do then? What's the timeline?
Like, well, Lauren, if you would just wait.
I know. No,
I totally.
She's someone good to have in your corner if you're planning something.
If you're planning a party or something, I can imagine.
But, yes. No, Meg did a fantastic job with the, like, just the style and all, it was, like, dried florals and just, like, the colors.
Yeah.
She made this amazing backdrop. That's one thing that, like, I feel like most showers now center upon is the backdrop for photos.
Yeah.
Whether it's a bachelorette party, a baby shower, anything, like, they always have, like, a great photo backdrop, which I love.
I do too. Whether that's, like,
balloon arches
or the arches, the 3-arch thing I've seen a lot of.
Yep. Neons are obviously super in right now. I think that even, like, balloon walls, like we did for Fedora.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. I'm trying to think, like, what else for backdrops. A lot of baby showers have those, like, baby boxes.
Oh, yeah, that spell out baby or the name or whatever. I've also seen a lot of baby showers, but they're probably higher end where it, like, spells out the name the baby and then the last name, and they take pictures in front of that.
Yeah. No, so having a good photo backdrop is key because obviously at a shower you're going to want photos with, like, the bride-to-be and her mom and all the bridesmaids and, like, you're going to want a good photo area. And a bachelorette party, same thing. Obviously you're going to be taking all the photos. I think that as, like, the person hosting it, make sure that you are, like, either have just take all the photos on one phone and then airdrop them to everyone when you're done. Or I always love having Polaroids out. I mean, maybe you can't have them for everyone, but, like, I love to at least take a few Polaroids from the event.
Yeah, especially for, like, the honoree.
Yeah, to give to them and be like, look how cute this is. They can put it in their little scrapbook for the baby, or...
Yeah, like JC took one of me in front of the little wall with my belly, and he'll put it in his baby book.
I took one of us and kept it for myself.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, Polaroids, I feel like Polaroids just aren't going to die.
Yeah.
They're so great. I love Polaroids.
It's so funny that we're like, oh, an instant photo, but an instant photo is also on your phone. We just like that it's physical.
It's film and it's physical because I feel like you have so many photos on your phone that you never really do anything with. Like, sure, maybe you do a July dump on your phone from all the photos you took in July, but it's usually your top 10. Like, it's not that many photos.
No.
And they just sit there, and it's like, at least if you have it, like, printed off, you can throw it on the fridge, or I, like, have little, like, photo books for all of my Polaroids, and I'll go through them sometimes. It's fun.
Yeah, or if you have it, like, as your coffee book or something, then people can look through it when they come over. Yeah, I love Polaroids.
So, yes, have a good theme, stick with the theme, make sure, and this is one thing, your mother-in-law made so much food, and it was all so good. It was, like, overwhelming how much food there was. I was like, we should have like reined it back.
I think she was overwhelmed with how many leftovers she had.
Oh, I know. And like that's another thing, like when you're sending out invites, like obviously that's something that the honoree will like give you a guest list.
Yeah.
And then like whether you send out virtual invites through social media, emails, or you send actual physical invites, trying to make sure that you get RSVPs back so that you can like really plan a good number for food. Obviously, like if we're gonna go into bachelorette parties, that's a whole nother thing in itself because that's like
usually it's not
locations and like size wise for the Airbnb and stuff. But if you're talking just like a bridal shower or a baby shower, just like having an appropriate amount of food, kind of like sticking within the theme with the food. Obviously at Olivia's we had donuts because that's very like it's
on brand for me.
On brand for her, yes. It was cute though because Meg had made these little donut bags that said like "Oh baby." If you're watching on YouTube, you can see them. They're little like to-go donut bags, and they were extras. And so Olivia's using them to give to all of the like labor and delivery nurses.
Yeah.
How sweet is that?
That's my mom's idea. I have to give her credit.
That was a good idea because they work 12-hour shifts usually. Yeah. Like they could be a little tired at the end of a shift.
Yeah. So
I think that's a really
put some sugar in these bags for them.
And then as far as like obviously games, what do you think? We didn't do any like set games at yours because you wanted it like open house style,
so people could come and go as they could.
Right.
And I think it depends on your crowd. If you're going to have like a really quiet crowd, sometimes games help to get people chatting and like gives them something to do. But if you have a pretty good crowd that's like good at conversation and whatever, games can be interrupt. Like, I don't know.
I thought it was fun. Speaking of Lauren, she's very good at hosting things. She just helped with one a while ago, and they did a split pot on the date that the baby was born. Oh. So they had like a big calendar, and then everyone would put like $20 in to buy a square, like a date. So they'd be like, I think that it's going to be, June 8th.
Yeah.
And would buy the square. And then the winner gets half of the pot, and then the mom and dad get half of the pot.
Oh,
so instead of like, I don't know, sometimes they do like, a diaper raffle where you like bring a thing of diapers and get signed up for a giveaway, or there's like so many, I feel like, different things you can do for baby showers. But I thought that was kind of fun.
That is fun.
To, like,
That's
do
different.
Some gambling.
I did see this, which you would need. I don't know. I didn't feel like it would work for our baby shower, but there was. I saw everybody that was going to come sent in a baby picture.
Oh, yeah.
And then they had the baby picture of the mom and dad, and they put them all on a board, and you had to like write in who you thought was who from each person. There was a list of names of the people who were
that's kind of
at the baby shower, and everybody had to like guess. And I was like, that would be really cute if you were doing like a big family.
Yeah.
And like, or you already knew everybody, or you had a good crowd.
That would be fun. There are so many like cool like little like quiz games.
Yes.
I feel like where you could do like quizzes about you when you were a kid, quiz about Adam when he was a kid, a squid. But and then just like sometimes like it's cute like have the grandmas answer and be like, oh yeah, when Olivia was a baby she was like this, and I think that's really fun. I still remember I was like a small child. I think it was like one of my mom's friends was having a baby, if I remember right. And I went to the shower with her, and I thought this was the most cringe thing. I don't know. It was funny at the time and whatever. But they took candy bars and then microwaved them in diapers.
Oh, and they put them in a diaper. I remember when that was popular. I went to a baby shower when I was younger, and they did that.
Yes, that must have been a horrible trend in like the 2000s or something. And
you had to smell it, and everybody has to write down what they think it is.
And then people were like licking it. And I was like,
so nasty.
That is disgusting.
No thanks.
That's something that I think should die.
Yeah.
If it hasn't already, it should die.
Yeah, don't bring it back. That's not a 2000 trend we're bringing back.
Yeah, no kidding. I feel like another one that they always do at like church showers is where they like weigh your, like everyone's like, who has the heaviest purse?
Oh.
And like would weigh your purse, and I'd be like, I don't know.
Like a baby shower or a bridal shower?
I don't know. I just remember going to my mom and like there was one where you had to like weigh your purse, and I was like,
funny.
Weird. I also think it's funny when they do ones where it's like, how many, like, where it's like stuff on your phone. So they'd be like, how many apps do you have on your phone?
Yeah.
Like, how many photos do you have? Like, what was your last text message? And like, then like people can like win points and stuff off of different things.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know. There's so many. If you go on Pinterest, there's like shower
There's like
names.
for a baby shower one, there's one where you get like a thing of yarn and everybody cuts it to the size that they think the mom's belly is.
Yeah.
And then some people go huge, and it's like, yeah.
You're like, did you think I was a whale?
Yeah.
That reminds me of, I watched Desperate Housewives actually, I didn't ever finish it, which I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I start series and just like stop
I started
watching
that
them.
series as well.
Yeah, but there was one
season.
where like Brie was faking a pregnancy, and they were hosting a baby shower for her, and they wanted to do like the one where you like measure the belly, and she was like, oh my gosh, we can't do that, I don't want anyone touching my belly. And they're like, why don't you want anyone touching your belly? And it's like, because it was a fake one. Her daughter was pregnant, and so she was faking the pregnancy. They sent her away, and then the baby was going to come back, and it was going to be Brie's.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, scandalous, I know.
Oh, scandal.
I feel like they actually like low-key did that back in the day, though.
Probably.
All the time. And then they raised, like, the grandma and grandpa would raise the kid as their own.
Yep. I was reading a book recently where the uncle of this one family was actually the child of the daughter of this other family, but they pretended that it was theirs, and the mom had faked a pregnancy and everything so that, because it was like a rich family and their workers daughter got pregnant as a teenager.
Oh.
And they ended up adopting the son and pretended like it,
That's interesting. I'm pulling up my list to see if I have anything else I want to talk about.
Yes.
Oh, I was going to ask you, because you lived in Texas for a while.
Yep.
Is it like a southern tradition to do like the bouquet, like the ribbon bouquets from opening your gifts, and then you make that,
you
like,
keep it and then you use it at the rehearsal.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I can't remember who I follow, but she was just it was like her bridal shower, and they were showing her sister making this like massive bouquet out of ribbon.
You use like a plate and you put the bows or whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's
they do it in like Virginia and stuff too. So like my cousin Sarah, I think, had it at her rehearsal.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah. Definitely. There's a lot of southern traditions.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's a lot of cool traditions, just like whatever area you're in.
It's all so different.
That
could be a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, that could be a whole nother thing. Because I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure in the South, don't they do like bridal portraits ahead of time?
Mm-hmm.
And then they
the
have
bride goes out with the photographer, and then like they
have
like
wedding. A big like portrait like framed of the bride at the wedding.
Yeah, a lot of the times.
That's kind of cool.
They also have like a bridal brunch. So on the rehearsal, like the day before the wedding, in the morning, all the women get together and have like a bridal brunch.
Oh, yummy.
And then that night they have the rehearsal.
I haven't eaten today, so that sounds good. That's fun. Okay, any other things about actual showers? We get so far off.
I know, we're off topic.
We're like, rehearsal dinners? Yeah, we're not talking about planning those. But brunches sound good.
Yeah.
Actually, I will say one of my favorite, not like favorite, but like one shower that I hosted for my little nephew when he was born, we had like quiches. One of my really good friends at the time was like really good at cooking, and so I like paid her to make them for me, and they were so good. We did like all brunch themed things.
Yeah.
And these quiches were phenomenal.
Yeah. My so Carly, Levi's fiance, just had her bridal shower recently, and it was like breakfast food. They had little mini pancakes with all the different spreads, and they had like egg bakes and a quiche and then fruit and muffins. It was really good.
I'm gonna say it right now, food makes the shower.
Yeah, you have to have good food.
Have good food.
Not just like
good drinks.
Pretzels and
mimosas.
I
like when they do, I've done it before, mimosas. So it's like virgin ones.
Yeah.
I always thought that was cute. I'm trying to think like what other I've built some cool donut towers in my day, making them for little baby showers. I'm always like big into like floral if it's for a little girl, or even like the dry floral for a little boy. That looked so good. Like I don't know. I feel like it's such a fun thing to do. Yeah. I like planning. I like hosting things though.
I do too.
My
I don't have a lot of. I'm trying to think of like the last thing I hosted. It was Lindy's bachelorette. That's so different. Oh
yeah, that was great. Yeah, that looked fun though. You had a cool space for it.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring up. We did those late night diapers. So you like have a pack of diapers and everyone writes a message.
Yeah.
And I think it was with my nephew we did it, and my sister-in-law was freaking out because his legs were all like black and blue, and she couldn't figure out why. Here the diapers were rubbing off on his skin. So all these like messages were basically she was like, "What is wrong with my kid?" And I was like,
"That's funny that they
sorry, that was my poor party planning idea."
That's
but
hilarious.
It was fun to do. Like it's like, and it's also a good activity that people can just kind of like sit and do like while they're talking. You don't have to like interrupt everyone.
Yeah, I like that one. I like when there's like message for the baby or whatever, and you can like if your family or whatever write a little message. And
that's
down the road.
Like message for the baby, or even doing like a message for the
mom
bride.
and dad. Or like where there's recipe cards at a bridal shower where grandmas and stuff can write a recipe for the bride and groom. Or like a date night idea.
So much. Yeah. Okay. Know your honoree.
Yeah.
Like if they
not a cook, baker or cook likes to cook.
Like one of my friends, her bridal shower was very like she loves to cook and bake, and they had the cutest little favors. They had these spoons, like wood spoons that were engraved with the bride and groom's name and their wedding date,
cool.
and then their favorite recipe tied to the handle as like a really cute favor.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Lauren's shower. We did little succulents, and then there was like a let love grow, and then it said like Lauren and Austin.
Nice.
I probably killed all of them, but I do have one succulent from a wedding I was at that's like 4 years old. And it still has their little tag, like, let love grow from their wedding. And it's hanging on by a limb. Like, it's growing out of the pot. It's trying to die.
It's trying to die.
It's trying to off itself.
Let me be.
Let me go back to the grave. I love succulents. I just don't do well with them. Like, snake plants, ZZs, I can keep alive so well.
Snake plants are amazing.
Yeah, but actual succulents, I really struggle with. I don't know why.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be easy.
I had one that it kept like growing and then like bending, and I just couldn't. I
have next time you're in my studio, look in the corner. There's like that little window corner thing.
Yeah.
I have ones that have completely grown like way out of their pot and are in different pots, so they look like they're in one, but their stem is actually in a different one.
Weird.
Because they just keep growing. They're so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, succulents were such a thing for a while.
Yeah, now like house plants are super in.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to be in next. Hawaiian plants. You know, the blooming ones? Yeah, those cool like red and yellow flowered ones. Hibiscus.
I feel like they would be hard to keep alive. You have to have a very moist environment.
Yeah. I'm really not good at keeping plants alive.
Me either.
The only reason, like, on my list today is, like, water your plants. I haven't watered them in, like, probably a month. I just forget about them. And then they start looking a little dead. And I'm like, you should probably get watered.
Yeah. I have 2 row plants. I have the snake plant you got us.
Oh, yeah.
And then I have a, what are those trees called? The ones.
Palm?
No. They're the really popular ones.
Oh, fiddle fig.
So, yeah, I have one of those.
You're keeping a fiddle fig alive?
Yeah. No, barely. You
That's
should look at it.
Impressive. I've killed
It's
2
growing new
fiddle figs.
leaves, but I can literally see its roots coming out. I'm like, I need to replant this.
I just never know what they want. Like,
I know.
I need them to have a little message board
anything.
that they send in, like, this is what I need.
Like, dust my leaves.
Yeah.
Spritz me, please. Leave me alone. Like,
There actually
they're
is.
very moody.
Okay, there actually is apps for this where you can like scan your
it.
plant and then they'll like tell
I've
you what it
seen
needs
the
and
ads
stuff.
for that.
But do you think I've done it yet? No.
Yeah. I always just text my sister, Emma, like, what do I need to do? But at the same time, I forget about my plants a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that snake plants and ZZ plants thrive with abuse and neglect, and that's why
you
they
barely
do
have
well
to do
with
anything.
me.
Same with like aloe plants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm good with them.
So that's our take on throwing bridal and baby showers. It's maybe a random topic, but we thought we'd just give you our
We just thought
opinions.
it would be fun because obviously a lot of people have to host things, whether... I also feel like, how do you think responsibility-wise, like with a bachelorette party, I feel like bachelorette parties are always usually thrown on like the maid of honor to plan. But then, like, how do you think showers and stuff, like, is there in your mind like a right or a wrong thing of who hosts it? Because like way back when I got married, I had 2 bridal showers because like my friends hosted one and then like it had actually been my aunt and my dad's cousin hosted one for me. And then that one, like, that's who I invited like all of the family to.
Yeah. I don't know. I think in the Midwest, a lot of people are like the aunts throw
I've
shower.
thrown quite a few baby showers because I'm the aunt.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm the type of person that if I was like around my sisters or whatever, I would always be the first to offer to host. I feel like sisters of the person having baby or moms or mother-in-laws or sister-in-laws, whatever, like, the aunties and the grandmas throw baby showers a lot. And then for bridal showers, I don't know, it depends.
Yeah.
I think, well, because like for my bridal shower, my mother-in-law and sister-in-law threw it for me.
Yeah. I think it just depends on like who offers.
Yeah. Because like Lindy's maid of honor threw it for her.
Okay.
Her other maid of honor, Sarah.
Yeah. And I don't think there's anything wrong with doing multiple if it can make each a little bit more intimate. I feel like because if you like are from an area and you have a lot of family close, that itself is going to be pretty big, and then have maybe like another one that's more like chill for friends, or have one big one. I don't know. If you have multiple people offer, do 2. Get separate gifts.
Yeah. Different crowds. All the gifts. Yeah. So
my stomach must have been thinking about brunch. Now it's making noises.
JC needs to go eat.
I've been drinking some juices. Actually, I think I forgot to bring my juice in.
Yeah, you didn't bring your juice in?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, oh no. Oh, I thought the camera died. My eyes are not well. Actually, I have really good eyes. I just saw
I don't. Recently, my eyes, another pregnancy thing, they like, well, I already can't see very, like, far away.
Oh,
but it's been, like, even worse where it gets, like, blurry. It's like, it's almost like you have oil in your eye and you have to rub it. But they say that's normal for pregnancy.
And when it comes out, it'll go away?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Same with my acid reflux and my rash. He's going to pop out and it's just going to go
Gone.
away. It's going to be worth the intense labor.
Yeah. I won't have a rash anymore.
Yeah.
That's when you're talking about your eyes. I was over visiting my grandma and grandpa, and my grandpa was like, yeah, I think I'm going to have cataracts surgery, like, in a few weeks. And I was like, in my mind, I thought, when he said cataracts, I thought he meant, LASIX? And I was like, aren't you kind of old to be getting LASIX? And he was like, no, old people get cataract surgery. Like, our eyes are bad. And I was like, oh, I was mixing the 2 up. And he was like, yeah, like, I can't read that sign over there. And I was like, Grandpa, you can't read that sign? And he was like,
you should not be driving.
He's like, I know what it says. I just can't read it. And I was like, I let you drive me home from the Black Hills. Like, is this safe? And he's like, oh, I'm fine. I know the roads. He probably knows the roads better than anyone because he's old. But I'm like, go get your eyes, like, done, please. Because I don't, like, he still is, like, operating heavy machinery.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So,
watch out for her grandpa.
Yeah.
But in 2 weeks, he's getting his.
Yes. It should be fine. That was, like, a week ago we even had this conversation.
Oh, so there you go.
We should be good. The amount of squirrel topics that we followed today.
Yeah, we're just going to call this episode Squirrel.
Yeah. Big old squirrel. Hi, guys. Turns out that we weren't even recording on the microphones, so
thanks for listening to this poor quality audio.
We love you all so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!
Bye!